Okay, programming 12. I have returned, and now I have the chess client code over here, and this is the tic-tac-toe client code. So I'm going to copy over. We're just going to see what is similar, what we have to bring over. Basically, I'm going to start with the same stuff. I'm going to bring over the import statement. This time I'm going to bring over a client variable because it's the client, which is always good times. Okay, so bringing over that so we can actually use the my client. What is a client object again? It's basically going to be our gateway to all the commands, all the functions if you want to send and receive messages. So we'll get that started up. And I'm going to go down here to the setup. I'm going to have to instantiate this client variable. So go down to setup. I'll just put it at the top here just to keep things tidy. And that just looks like this. Again, I'm going to use the local host IP address. It's the default, I want to talk to myself IP address. It's really the social distancing of IP addresses. Stay home. I think there's a good joke in there somewhere, but I didn't manage to get there. But you could tell me about what's a better version of that joke. Again, we're gonna have to get the sending message stuff. So I'm just gonna grab this. This actually isn't really what I wanted to do, but I'll just grab it. We'll go down to, I guess it's mouse released. Same kind of idea. We need to stick that information into here, and then there's no outgoing message this time. It's gonna be basically the same as our server. So it might have been more efficient to copy from there. The only difference is it's not my server dot write, it's my client dot write. So it's going to be row 1 plus a comma. That's a plus sign. Maybe I'll just copy that. Plus column 1 plus a comma plus row 2 plus a comma plus column 2. Okay, I think that does it. And I'm just gonna double check I got all my plus signs in there. Looks good. So just a reminder, the plus sign is what stitches this all together. So it stitches. Oh, what's that scary thing? Hiya! There's that little monster flying around. This is. Oh, maybe I should close the door. Get out! Come at me! Come at me, bro! Wah! Yeah, whatever. This is my meditation realm, by the way. Oh, Frank Sad, how's it going? This is on the Minecraft server. I made this place that's like so far away. Why is there a column of snow? Here he comes, here he comes. Whack. Oh, got attacked from behind. Okay, I'm just gonna hang in here. This is really messing up my video. Oh, we'll just have some monsters in the background making noises. So I was just talking about the concatenation operator. The plus sign basically stitches together a string, and if you have things that aren't strings, like these ints here are not strings, then they get promoted to strings. So this whole thing will become a string. If you try to take any you know primitive variable and you add it to a string, it promotes the whole thing to a string. So, hey, good times. So we're going to write that. We also have to sort of decode that information when we receive it from the server. So I'm going to put in a receive move function here. It's pretty similar to the previous receive move we made in the server. Did I spell receive right? One always messes me up. English is such a dumb language. Luckily, my computer doesn't care. It just wants them to be the same. I think it's I before E except after C, right? That's the silly rule. Okay, so we're gonna borrow this stuff here. This is basically how you make or receive a move inside of a client. So we are going to see if we have a message available, and it tells us how many is available. So if it's greater than 0, I guess we have a message available. I am going to say string incoming, and then we're going to break up that string. And you know what? It's like the identical thing. So I'm just going to copy and paste really from my chess server. So I'll just open that up. It's the exact same logic to break up the message since these are basically mirror images of each other. The only thing that's different is sort of the my client versus my server stuff. So I think that should work out pretty nicely. So, have we done it all? This is the moment of truth. This is where we see if I've made a terrible mistake and wasted a whole bunch of time. So, luckily there's editing. So I probably won't though, but potentially there could be. I got client open. I don't know if I want to save that actually. Um, see, just client, just server. There we go. Okay, so let's run this and see what happens. So you have to run the server first. So here we go. Bloop. And I got a chess game over here, and then I'm gonna run the client over here. Bloop. Okay, now there's no rules in this, but I'm gonna obey the rules anyways of chess. I will do a queen's pawn opening. So I'm gonna click, and do they? It worked! It transferred over! And I'll respond with the queen's pawn. I'm saying these things like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know anything about chess, to be honest. I think the queen's pawn opening is terrible. I don't even know if that's a legit thing. Anyways, I think it's working just fine, and we'll just checkmate right now. But boom, I'll win. Uh-oh, revenge. Okay, I'm having too much fun. So anyways, that's me setting up the client and server. That's all I want you to do for today is to make that same sort of change and get this working. Next class is going to be Monday, I guess, next week, and we're going to be extending this stuff. We're going to add on some things to it, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to give you some ideas, but I'm not going to say do this exact thing. I'm just going to open it up, give you some ideas, and you can take it from there and see what you can create. There's a lot of potential for this project. I know Charlie, he's in the AP class and in Programming 12. He went and created an entire like chess game with the rules enforced and displaying the moves, and it was really fantastic. And I know previous Programming 12 students who did that and really enjoyed that as a project. It's tough, super tough, but it's a fun project if that's your thing. If you're hearing that and like, oh, that'd be fun. It is. If you're hearing this and saying that sounds so tedious, it is. So we'll have a variety of activities for you to extend this project. Okay. So thanks again for tuning in. I miss you so much. I hope that you're having a great time wherever you're at. And if you're not, this will all be over eventually. So hang in there. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Bye.